and welcome to yet another episode of Warefit Revolution. Today, instead of talking about how Mourinho is still the special one, we will be actually doing some coding. Now, most fans, especially the Premier League fans, are fans of Fantasy Premier League. We all love playing this game, right? Now, the major part of the game is who to bring in your team, the transfers. So what most of us do is we sort players by total points. So right now, Allison has most points as a goalkeeper. Castagna has 23 points. Son, he scored 4 goals, so he's the top midfielder right now. Calvert Lewin he scored a hat trick. Kane with 4 goals, 4 assists actually, and 1 goal is now the second best forward right now. So this is one way. Second way is we see who has selected them the most. So team selected by percentage. So we can see De Bruyne is the most selected midfielder right now. Werner is the most selected forward right now. So now let's suppose we have to make transfers for game week 3. So who to bring in? Now to do the analysis like this is a little difficult. What about if we get the whole thing in an Excel file and from there we can do our own analysis and then make our transfers? How about that? So to do that, we need Python and an editor like Atom, Sublime Text, or like Jupyter Notebook. I prefer to use Jupyter. You can use anything. So if you don't have Python or Jupyter, you can just go to conda.org and just install the additions from here. You will get everything installed. Now let's open a Jupyter Notebook. I will use terminal. You can use the Anaconda Navigator. So terminal, Jupyter Notebook, there you are. Now I will go in Python, new Python file. Let's rename this as FPL data. The first step to any of this coding generally is to import certain libraries. What are libraries? Libraries are basically reusable chunk of code that we can use in our program. Some famous ones are like pandas, numpy, matplotlib. So let's import our certain libraries which we will use in this program. So import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, and import requests to get the whole FPL data in Excel file. So how to get that FPL data is by using an API. So we will call an official fantasy league API in our program. So URL static. So this is the URL. Now we will use the request library to get the URL. So R is equal to requests dot get and our variable name, that is URL. Now we need to transform this into a JSON object. So that will be JSON is equal to R dot JSON. So we have the JSON object now. Now let's see the keys. So there are keys in a JSON object which gives us how the data is actually stored in that API. So JSON dot keys gives us the keys. So these are the keys. So events, game settings, elements, total players, etc. So all of these has different kind of data. In our program today, we will use the elements keys. So we need to actually build a data frame out of that JSON key. So how to do that? Build a data frame. So elements data frame is equal to we will now use the pandas library. So pd dot data frame elements. So we now have the data frame. Let's check that. Now we have all these values: chance of playing next round, team code, team, transfers out, transfers in, goals conceded, Kepa would hate this, clean sheets, Mendy might get this, goal scored, everything is there. So this is a lot of data. We will require only certain amount from this. So let's rename our data frame as reduced. Reduce element data frame is equal to, now let's get what we want. We want the team, we want the ID, we want the first name and selected by percent. Now let's see if we have the data. We do have the data. So this is the team. This is actually, one is the code for the team. This is the player ID. Someone at FPL office made Mesut Ozil as player ID number 1. Element type is basically if the player is a midfielder, forward or a defender. So 3 is basically a midfielder, 2 is a defender, 4 would be a forward. Now cost is your player value. Status available, not available, stuff like that. And selected by percent. So around 0.9% people have actually selected Ozil. Now to make this more readable for us, let's change these IDs and this element type into their original names. So let's first do for the element type. So element type, now just map it. So 4 will be equal to forward, now let's do this for the team IDs. So one is your Arsenal. So now we have mapped the team IDs with their actual names. Now the main part, the now cost has to be divided by 10 to get the actual player value. So for that, just use divided by 10. Now let's see our values again. We should have the team name, the player position and the player value in the decimal form. There you go. You have Arsenal 6.9, 4.9, 11.9, everything is there. Now you can change these metrics according to your own choice. So, or you can just keep it like this. I would like to change this. So how to do that? So simply use columns equal to, first will be my team, second will be my player ID. So it's done. Now we can simply export this to an Excel. So for that, just use your data frame name to Excel and just run this. Now go to your location where you have saved Python. There you will have this file. If you sort it by descending order, so right now Mohammad Salah is the most expensive player in FPL. And if you sort this in descending order, it won't, because these are actually string values. So we need to change that in our Python program. So let's go back to our code. Now let's change our selected by percent into a float value. As type float. Let's run this code again. Done. Let's go back to our location. So now you can see our values are in integer form. So if we sort them, Alexander Arnold is the most picked player right now. Let's check if we have Gareth Bale. We do have Bale. So Bale, midfielder, 9.5, selected by 0.2% people right now. You can make a pivot table of this and then check the average value of all the defenders or the midfielder. You can get the values per million. Just divide. You can also get the points of all the players in your code. So you can get your points here simply, and then just divide this by your value. So points per, you will get here, you will basically get here points per million data, and you can make your analysis on basis on that, and then make your transfers and stuff like that. So this is how we get all the data using the FPL API. Thanks for watching, and we'll soon cover something else. Please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.